Well, he's not a quitter, Harold. If he was, he would have died long ago. During the War of 1812. But as he was sitting there in that big pile of splintered wood with little tufts of pink insulation around him, blowing pieces of shingle out of his nose, a big blue heron flew over and dropped a wake-up call on his bald spot. And he got an idea. He's thinking, okay, if Rock Reef Point has been made into a bird sanctuary, what he'll build as a home is a great big nest. We like burgers and beef ribs and rump roast and steak. We like sirloin and T-bone that makes us go snake. We also like leather for shoes and for belts. You always hurt the one you love. We're obviously quite fond of cows or wouldn't be slaughtering them so bad. I noticed my thumbnail was real long, so I thought I'd get some of the bird droppings off the top of the van. And then Bill came over. Never mind, Bill, I'm fine. Yeah, they're right there. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's time for Adventures with Bill. Now, what Bill wanted to show us about this week, which I didn't realize, was how to survive in your car. And believe me, surviving in Bill's car is a challenge. We're way behind the lodge, out into the bush there, and I don't think Bill was driving. Oh. All right, so now what we're saying is you're stuck. Well, we're not saying it. We are it. Anyway, Bill's saying you can survive stuck in a car. You can, all right, you can rub your stomach. No, I see. You can feed yourself. You get a drink. Oh. You get a drink out of the rad, apparently. So you just reach over and undo the thing there. It might be a hot filament. No, it seems fine. And you put the straw in there. He says that works. I don't know, though. I think you got a bit of the short straw on that one, Bill. Yeah. But you want to be spotted from the air. That's the big thing. Nobody's going to come driving by out in the field. So you put like a sign. This is on your radio aerial here. It says, yeah, it helps. It's right in front of my face. I can't see. Oh. All right, well, maybe if you can't put it on the radio aerial, then put it on your door handle somewhere where, again, as I say, it can be spotted right from the air. Oh. You want to be doing this with a better car, I think. Now Bill's going to cook us up. He's got some corn there. He just wraps it up in the tin. We've got some fish, and some assorted cans of stuff, and more fish, and some what are those? Oh, those are wieners, okay. He's putting everything in there. That's a running shoe there, Bill. And he gets that all in there and stuffs it all around the engine, the parts that get hot when you turn the engine on. And the idea is he's of course, going to start her up. What's that? Oh, bangers and mash. He's going to put that in there, and now when he starts her up, the manifolds and what have you, all right, so, oh boy. I think he's got the rubber panel in those coveralls. Now he gets in there and he starts her up, and she's running real good. Well, two of the cylinders are, anyway. And the engine's getting real good and hot, and I open her up. Whoa! It's movie time, and by golly, we have been spotted from the air. And all this time, I thought Bill had no idea what he was doing. You're a genius, Bill. You are a genius. This next part of the show is for the young people who apparently can stomach this kind of thing. Here's Harold.
Good evening, and welcome to the first episode of a 52-part series entitled Quest for the Presidency. Okay, yes, I know it says guest for the presidency, but, I couldn't find a Q, so I had to use a G. Okay? Don't. Okay, well, I mean, guest for the president would be pretty stupid, right? So, okay. Okay, well then, join me over the next 52 weeks as I will be throwing my hat into the ring. Well, if I had a hat, I would throw it into the ring, and at that time, I'll be running for the presidency of my very own high school. And perhaps you more advanced students will be able to learn from my mistakes as I run through the primaries, which will include junior kindergarten, right up to the stump on the election day, where I will convince the electorate that I am truly the only candidate with enough blanks on my social calendar to handle such a high office. So, let me say this about...
Harold, you never make it with your marks, okay? Presidents have to have a high education.
What about Abe Lincoln? He wasn't much of an educated guy.
He was assassinated, Harold.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could be guest for the president.
I guess it must be pretty confusing to be a teenage boy in this day and age with all the TV ads saying sex, 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 and your friends saying sex, 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 and the music videos saying sex, 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 and your parents saying, how was school today? It was a lot different in my day. You know, in my day, the girls wore skirts and dresses, and if your girlfriend said the F word, it was fiancé. We put girls up on a pedestal, and it wasn't just to look up their dresses. But I guess we were wrong, because in the last 20 years, the women have gone for the equality thing, and they've almost worked their way down to our level. Almost, although I have yet to see a woman actually scratch herself at the table. I don't get it, though, because being equal to, say, a member of Possum Lodge is pretty much an insult. But I don't understand it, and again, if I understood women, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thought I'd drop in on Ranger Gord and ask him about this nest business and make sure that he didn't panic when he saw Old Man Sedgwick's cottage blow up this morning. What did you think when Old Man Sedgwick's place exploded up at Rock Reef Point this morning?
Exploded?
Oh, yeah. Didn't you see the flame and the smoke? It burned for over an hour.
Can't catch them all. Huh?
No, I guess. Anyway, on this nest thing, you know that bird, the blue heron there, now, what do they do to their nest to get it ready for the winter?
Well, most birds will only be in the nest in the springtime for mating. Can I say mating on TV?
Oh, yeah. Well, if a nest is only for mating, I don't think Old Man Sedgwick needs one of them.
No. I don't see him having a woman in his little nest. I can't see him dating a real live woman. No, he's out there alone. Alone. Staring at the clouds. Till every cloud reminds him of a woman named Gretchen. Gretchen!
All right, Gord, all right.
Gretchen!
All right.
Who could have shared his nest and laid his eggs and hatched his chicks?
All right. No, never mind. Go on. All right, Gordon. No, don't worry about it. Okay, Gordon, thanks very much. That was very helpful. And listen, we'll see you again soon.
How soon?
Soon.
What exactly?
Soon, that's all. Sooner than never. How's that?
Okay. I can live with that.
All right, good. I'll see myself down.
Yeah.
Don't follow me, Gordon.
I'll watch you go.
Well, Old Man Sedgwick has run into a few problems building his big nest. He's been studying the heron and trying to imitate him exactly. But he's found that his false teeth make it real hard to pick up some of the bigger 2x4s.
Did he not think to use his hands? Did this not occur to him?
Well, he's a bit of a purist, Harold. He wants his nest to be authentic, for resale value. And if the heron is building his with a beak and about the same size brain, he should be able to do it too. So he took the false teeth out to get himself a better grip with his gums, and the heron swooped down, picked the teeth up, and flew off. And golly, there is nothing so unnerving as seeing a large water bird flying over the lodge with a big toothy grin.
Uncle Red, I heard that Old Man Sedgwick came to his senses and he's completely abandoned this nest idea.
Well, you're half right. He abandoned the idea. But he's going to build himself a whole new, different type of home. Going to be all season, all year round. And still keeping the back to nature theme. He's going to build a great big beehive.
Oh. Well, why doesn't that surprise me?
And if that doesn't work out, he's going to get 90 miles of yarn and spin a cocoon. Or he may end up digging an anthill.
Man, oh man, let's just hope he's never heard of the dung beetle. Oh, there's a call to meeting, Uncle Red.
Yeah. You go ahead, Harold. I'll be right down.
Okay.
Well, on a personal note, if my wife is watching, you know, I take a look at old man Sedgwick and I have to think how lucky I am, you know, to be married and to have a real nice home and not to be anything like him. And I really feel that I have you to thank for that, and I want to just show my appreciation. So right after the meeting, I'm going to come straight home and I'm going to build, just for you, a combination garden shed and bird feeder out of waffles. Don't mention it. Okay, so the rest of you, thanks very much for watching. On behalf of Harold and myself and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge, keep your stick on the ice. Before we get into the meeting, I'd like to tell you that Don and Gord and Claude and Barry have finished completely rewiring the basement of the lodge. Let's hear it.
Boy, this is too much!